But yeah, now that the Brotenic 2 is complete and no longer a secret, yeah, I'm kind of at a loss, kind of between projects.
Yeah, you get that just completed thing, and then you sit back and think, ah, right,
Right,
have a break now.
right. And with the boiler room essentially being done, you know, other than expanding it and decorating it and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think we'll mostly wait for, you know, after the expansion tomorrow. When I can throw levers and not levers, but dials and stuff up on it with the frames.
Yeah. I've been busy collecting as much leather as I can over the last few days.
Mm-hmm.
I've managed to get about 6 stacks of leather.
Oh, very cool.
Don't know how much I'll actually need actually, but probably nothing like that, because I'm still going to keep the one where you can put the block in the way, then of course I'm going to keep it as the block that shows it, like cobble or netherrack.
Sure, yeah.
Things like wheat that you can't show, that you want the item frames for, isn't it? I gathered all the supplies together and put them in my ender chest ready for building a windmill in the Skylands. Once we find our locations or whatever, it's already there, and all the stuff's put together.
Good, good. Ah, here you are. Boy, place looks wild when it's empty.
Yeah. I've taken to growing the same crops of trees at a time. Just had jungle trees for the last couple of ones. I might move over to pine ones for the next ones. I'll have to look in the chest, see what I need plenty of.
Wow.
But I didn't realise I've got as many trees here as I had. I thought, like, you know, when you plant it, there's like 80 trees here.
Really?
Yeah. It's quite a while just to harvest it.
Huge farm, yeah. I knew it was just a gigantic farm. I didn't know it was that big.
No. Well, let's just see now. I've just harvested it once. This, you know, just cut down all the jungle trees here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nearly 8 stacks of logs from this one harvest.
Oh.
Although the MMO might count for that, because I do tend to get a lot of double drops, so. Picking up saplings. There was a point when it wasn't giving me any jungle saplings. Now it's back to, seems to be back to normal. At least it's better now.
Alright, well,
If you need any stones for your castle or anything, I've got plenty. I went down harvesting again the other day for the first time in ages.
Well, I would certainly think you wouldn't have needed to be down for the first time in ages. That's for sure.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna run and get another pot going. I got the last cup out of it, so time to get a fresh one.
Okay.
And I'll be right back. Alright, we're back.
Yep. And I just went out of habit and planted all the jungle saplings when I was changing the crops, so I've had to knock them all up and replant. Just force of habit to replant all the saplings once I've got them. I'm actually getting to quite sort of like, I suppose it feels like a sad place, but I've just found now that I've fully harvested all the wheat farms, etc. So now I've got all my chests full of wheat, I've got all my chests full of seeds, and a double chest full of bread and everything. So really there's not any point harvesting the wheat farm anymore. It's like this now, my jungle farm's completely full. So sorry about that, G, my headphones fell off.
No problem.
They're pretty old now, they don't grip my head anymore. Oh, look, 2 of them have grown already. What did you say then? Hey, what did you say?
Just like you.
Just like me, old. That's it. I want a divorce. My axe is nearly finished as well. That super axe, it's lasted me so long. I can't remember the last time I had a new axe. It's about to break. But then again, though, it's been a pain really because it's a silk touch one. So every time I accidentally hit a leaf, I ended up silk touching leaves off.
You start getting chests full of leaf blocks, yeah.
Well, I will have to actually do that at some point. I do want leaves, I suppose. But it gets a bit... Leaves seem to be like redstone in that if you get the double ones, they don't merge with the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Be a bit of a pain. Right, Joel, do you want to see if you can find yourself a location you want to build your castle on? Shall we go on the hunt for that?
Yeah, if you wanted to head over that way, we can certainly go look at stuff.
Go the location, ask him to build in Bangalore.
Bangalore?
That might be a bit of a walk.
He says it's a bit of a walk to Bangalore.
Let's get had to get a minecart track built there first.
Well, it feels like I've already built one further enough to go that way. Right, I'll just get my tools together then. Do we need any supplies? Anything you want to take?
I probably need to grab some food. I wonder where I could find a collection of double chests full of bread. Let's see. Hey, what do you know?
By all means.
I'll take care of at least one space of that problem you're having with your wheat there.
Yep, and the very next time I harvest it, it'll still be the same. Over here, at the egg farm, I've got to deal with you don't need to do that, you can do it here. In fact, I was just going to show you where the eggs are, on the block you stand on so that you can reach all the dispensers, etc. is where the eggs drop down from up there. They'll be dropping down from there, but if I don't want them to collect, and of course I don't want them all just to collect there on the ground, I just open that so then they fall through into the trash compactor.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's not quite as cool though when you're standing on it and you do that.
No.
Torches. Do you have any torches?
I've got about 3 dozen.
Right. I'll make some. Do you want to make a map or anything of the lands, or are you alright with your dynamic map?
I'm kind of alright with it. I've actually kind of gotten spoiled with the
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
You know? Yeah. Just thinking maybe grab about 4 stacks of cobble.
Yep, no problem. Plenty of chests of it. Because we're going to need bridging stuff as well, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Well, I think I'll take dirt for making the bridges out of, just till we know where we're actually building properly. So
Let's see, do I need a magic disappearing chicken? No, I think I can skip that for right now. I'll hold off on that. Alright, let's see. Okay, got enough to make
do you want
tools.
to put any supplies in your ender chest in case you need them?
I've got quite a few. I've got all my magic picks are in it.
Yeah.
What else do I have in there? All my picks. I've got glowstone, shears, glass, couple of buckets, saplings. Yeah, I think we're pretty cool there.
That's about the same I've got. Well, I haven't got the shears and all that lot. In the chest I've got all the building supplies. But I think you should have the honour of finding your area first and deciding where you want, considering you put all that effort in building it and
that may
being a sneaky person with it.
That may be months. So.
Ah, well, yeah, you don't have to build it, you just have to decide where you'd like to build it. So you got everything then?
Yep, I think we're good to go.
Okay.
So, off to the Botanic.
Always takes a while for me when they come through. is that like what you're waiting for? Yeah.
In my case, it's remembering I'm carrying I forget that it moves me to whatever the first thing in my row is, so I always throw down a piece of cobblestone right there instead of my minecart.
Ah, that's weird. You keep cobble in at slot 1, do you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I tend to keep
That's the one thing that's bothering me about Tekkit is the damn thing keeps reorganising my inventory. Oh, it drives me insane.
It depends on what I'm doing. I'm often got it there because I'll have a pick over there. And I always keep cobble or dirt or something on both sides of my pick. So that when I'm mining along and I hit lava, I don't have to sit there and think which way do I go to the thing. I can go either way and got something to patch it with.
Yes, and when I was mining out the other day, I had forgotten to. I was so out of the habit. I didn't have any blocks on my hotbar. I just had my tools and stuff. So of course, when I dug through to lava, it was a panic. Oh, can't block it.
Keebs was giving me fits watching him mining the other day with doing that.
Yeah.
He'd sit there, and because of that diamond drill he has, he would be doing the mining 6 and 7 blocks high, you know, and hit a piece of lava up there, and it's like it's coming down, coming down, coming down, and he's just slowly and surely taking his time, and finally gets around to blocking it.
It's called being relaxed. Not dangerous at all. Just relaxed.
No, not at all, not at all.
I get really nervous in the mines when he's taking me down the mines, you know, to go mining down there, because I think, I wonder if he's lit it all up properly.
I know. I just assume he hasn't.
Well, yeah, I do as well, which is why I'm nervous down there the whole time. So does the Skylands have everything then that the normal world has?
Yeah.
All the ores?
Yeah, they should.
Why does it start at you know, the right level?
Yeah, they should be distributed just the same kind of distribution you have with the overworld. The only difference is you're going to have fewer because there's just fewer, because of the way they're organized, there's just fewer places for them to spawn.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they've discussed in the thread about the Skylands, people saying that they don't get very many mobs and, well, regular animals, and part of that being the very same reason that there's just less space for them to appear, for them to spawn, than what you would normally have.
Yeah. One thing I did notice about it though is it seems an incredibly quick transition, unlike, you know, when you go into the Nether or anything. Mm-hmm. Is that because of the mod?
The Nether would probably be this quick if our Nether portal was actually built in the same chunk that spawn is. Like the spawn's point for the netherworld here is like just outside that door, 2 or 3 blocks outside that door.
Right.
So most of this area here is always loaded in. It's night and raining. You want to kill the don't?
Yes, is the 2 beds in there?
Should be back here, the same place the old ones are.
Oh right, yeah, you've.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, you did it all by yourself. There you go.
All right.
Power of the creator.
Now, I'm gonna run and actually, I'm gonna grab this crafting bench and grab the anvil.
Whoops, I pinched it.
That's fine.
I was thinking, you know, isn't that awful that the anvils and repairs is coming out as well in vanilla after all the trouble you've gone through to level up your repair?
Well, I'll still be leveling it up. You know, I imagine that it's not going to break MMO, or they'll just replace, you know, whatever they need to do with it.
Yeah. But you'll be able to repair all your magical tools and things like that.
We'll just have to see how the two vary. Alright, I'm gonna run grab me another cup of coffee right quick.
Okie dokie.
Now I'll be ready to go. But yeah, that doesn't trouble me at all. I certainly don't mind if they decide to yoink it into the regular game.
No. I mean, it doesn't look like it's anywhere near as easy and as accessible as the MCMMO one is. So you've got to carry those anvils around when they only last for a certain number of uses, etc. Where do you feel like heading off to? Look.
No idea. Any particular direction catch your fancy?
I don't mind. Can head either way. If you want to go and up, have a look at what that cave finally is over there, if you want. Or if that direction appeals to you for where you may want to build your castle. Or if you want it straight out the front where you can see it from the window of the Botanic. All sorts of options, I suppose.
This way might actually be... That little island behind us might be the easiest one to bridge over to. Well, okay. I don't know. That...
Excuse me.
Well, floating dirt blocks, that's just ridiculous.
What?
Alright, so this is connected. Cool. Or looks like it may be.
Creeper underneath us.
Is there? So better actually get a sword up.
I think I'm getting actual huge lag because I'm not hitting anything, even though I fired an arrow twice.
Oops.
Oops, what was that? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, just connection lost.